Good afternoon and good evening to you guys. Welcome to the last edition of the week of the Full 100. Today is Friday the 5th of March and we have some spectacular breaking news, guys. Guys, breaking news is Biden's still in the House and Trump didn't get inaugurated on the 4th. And today is the 5th. I see no executions. So guys, without further ado, let's get down to today's show. Like we thought it was going to happen. Of course, none of us thought that was going to happen. However, millions did. I'm sure millions did. I want to first, before I get into the show, I want to thank everyone who responded to the video I aired on Wednesday. Loads of interaction on that. Keep them coming, guys. Today's show is an update to Wednesday's show. And yeah, so guys, I look forward to the interaction on today's show as well. Right, now, let's get down to today's show now, right? And I've got a series of videos, guys, that breaks down what's transpired. I do have to say this, right? Obviously, the United States and the security community had to take it seriously in terms of securing the Capitol. They even shut down the work that would have been done yesterday at Congress, and basically they didn't want to be in the same place on that particular day. But I think they read it wrong, to be honest, because if you listen to what these QAnon idiots are saying, they never said they were going to come and rush the Capitol. What happened on January 6th was Trump's doing. There was a particular incident going on that day. They were gonna certify the votes. He thought if I delay the votes, maybe a couple of people get killed. He's gonna throw the country into chaos. He can then say, "Oh well, there's chaos. I need to put in martial law." And in his mind, maybe he could have done something that route. But if you listen to what these guys are saying, they're saying the army is gonna put Trump back in place. They never said anything about marching to reinstate Donald Trump. They never said that. They never said that. What they're saying is the army. Because with these people, sometimes the army is part of the deep state and so there is their enemy. And sometimes when it suits their conspiracy theory, the army is on their side. So what they were saying is the army was going to put this guy in place. There's going to be martial law. And then Trump was going to get inaugurated. So all of that security really, to me, was pointless because they weren't coming to march on the Capitol to get that done. However, they did. So let me start with those videos. My first two videos is to show you what happened, the preparation. These videos are filmed actually on Wednesday night. The night when after I'd uploaded my video. These first two videos I filmed on that night. Okay, so take a look at the first one and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Thanks so much for joining us. What are you and your colleagues hearing about these plots to target the Capitol tomorrow?
Well, there'd been talk about this for some time, Wolf. March the 4th is, I guess, as the historical date when a president was inaugurated generations ago. There's been talk for a long time about militia groups wanting and telling their own people that that would be the day that Donald Trump became president, in fact. So, you know, we've been a little jumpy about that. But and evidently, we were told today that a particular group, we weren't given details, but a particular group may have been contemplating trying to do something. I will tell you, Wolf, though, the Capitol Hill, and it makes me sad to report this, it is still an armed camp. There are very heavily armed, body armored National Guardsmen all over the place. There are still fences. You can't get near the Capitol without an ID. And so, you know, you always take a warning seriously, but unless there is a very substantial, well-trained force on their way to Washington, D.C., they are going to meet security like they never imagined before.
Right, welcome back, guys. So that was the, I don't know, the political preparation, the political side of the preparation. Now take a look at the military side of the preparations. Take a look at this.
Hey, Sarah, what can you tell us about security on the Capitol right now?
I can barely get near the Capitol, nor can anyone else unless you are security. Here's what the scene looks like. You have trucks that are blocking the way just in case somebody tries to ram through these gates that are up. They have, in some places, double gates. And then you will notice that the National Guard is here. They are fully prepared. They are armed. just in case some of the threats do end up becoming a reality. Capitol Hill police are asking the National Guard to stay put and provide security for an additional 60 days. Both Department of Homeland Security and the Capitol Police are warning of the potential threat.
We do have some concerning intelligence. That intelligence is law enforcement sensitive.
The threats are ongoing.
Yes.
Welcome back, guys. So now, the next clips are really about these people, right? So the next one is, you guessed it, he's got a new plan. Why didn't we think of that? Trump has a new plan. And now I'm going to show you, the video you're going to see next is his people talking about what's going on. Literally the military, what's happening, let me break it down. What's happening right now, the reason it didn't happen yesterday, and the reason there are no executions today, is because the military are considering the best plan forward to get this done. Okay, so this is Trump's people live from their own mouths on why it didn't happen, I guess. Take a look.
My hope that President Trump comes back as the 19th president of the United States under the 1776, and that he is inaugurated on March 4th. That is my hope for our future.
Feel foolish on March 5th when Biden's still president?
Then Trump has a different plan in play.
Everybody keeps saying Trump has a plan, he has a plan. When he lost the election, they said he has a plan. He's still going to say that.
Trump didn't lose the election, sir.
But he did.
Trump did not lose the election, and that's where we differ.
Right.
And that's where I believe the information that Mike Lindell has put out,
The pillow guy.
of all of the abuse, corruption, stealing.
So you trust the man? You trust the man more who sells pillows than the Republican officials in Georgia?
Oh, absolutely.
The military is in charge. It's going to be like Myanmar. What's happening in Myanmar? The military is doing their own investigation, and at the right time, they're going to be restoring the republic with Trump as president.
Welcome back, guys. So you heard it. They're still hopeful. It's still going to happen. So the rest of us, all we got to do now is just listen out for what the new date is. I'm guessing it's going to be sometime in the future. We don't know yet. But listen, I want to draw attention to something. Did you hear the woman say that who she believes is Mike Lindell, the pillow guy? Those of you who watch my show, I featured him a couple of weeks ago when Newsmax, the conspiracy theory news media of the worst kind that spew any madness, they walked off a live set on this guy because he was just too crazy for them. I mean, he's too crazy for the crazies, yeah? And this lady who looks normal, you'd see her in the supermarket and you think she's normal. That's who she listens to. That's who she believes. Then you see the shorter one. I actually think she herself is a conspiracy. I don't think she's real. Do you think she's real? Take a look. Do you think she's real? I don't think she's real. Honestly, like, these people are starting to look like they're fake. They're actually starting to look fake. I think she's made up. I think she's a made up human being. She's not real. The little short one. Seriously. I mean, but she is giving us the insight that the military are actually working on it. So let's take her word for it, guys, yeah? My next video now, and this was to do with today, the 5th of March, the executions. So just so you see who was supposed to get executed, take a look at this video. Blow your mind.
Report here on CNN called Inside the QAnon Conspiracy. Anderson, thanks for coming in. I want you and our viewers to listen to part of an interview you did with a man who believes QAnon conspiracies involving prominent figures, including you. Listen to this.
You DM'd me saying that I was going to be executed and that you were going to...
Yes, I wasn't very nice.
Well, you said you were going to enjoy it, and then you followed up and you said execution bang. you're dead, you're
Yes,
sick.
I did.
So
You're right. That wasn't not very polite. You weren't the only one I sent that to. And I've since backed off because I can't prove anything about you, Anderson. All I know is there's a lot of strange coincidences. I would say anybody who is high up should be shown to the world via public execution. Hillary should be executed live so all of us can see the end of evil. And like I said, lesser people, we don't necessarily need to see it. So like if someone who's not high up in the cabal, I don't think we need to see it.
But you're talking about President Obama, President Biden, you're saying they should... George Bush, they should all be executed publicly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because they're part of this.
Wow, that's so scary.
Welcome back, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I could think of. Like, this guy is a real person saying this stuff to Anderson Cooper, who he DM'd and said, I can't wait till you get executed. I mean, Hillary Clinton, I feel so bad for her because these people here, yeah, they've gone from Hillary being a political opponent to Hillary. To them, you couldn't tell them that Hillary was not Satan. In the race in 2016 between Trump and Hillary Clinton, yeah, the right-wing nuts made up so much crap about Hillary, yeah, that these folk now think, yeah, that, you know, not like someone's evil. We all say someone's evil, and so that's not the level they're on. The level they're on, my people, is that she is Satan herself. Like she's Satan, like you read in the Bible. Many of you have heard of Jeffrey Dahmer, the guy in America gay guy who killed men and he ate them. And when they arrested him, he had bodies, heads and pieces in his fridge and freezers and stuff, yeah? These guys won't even call that guy the devil. They will call him an evil person. When people do evil things, we say this person's an evil person. No one uses the language, this person is Satan. That's what these people think of Hillary. That she's actually Satan. But not just Hillary, but Hillary's at the top of the food chain on that one. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Look, I got one last video, guys. There's hope for these people. The next video I'm going to air, for those of you who want to cure a QAnon nutcase, this video shows you how to go about curing them. Take a look.
And it's heartbreaking. It gives me chills just thinking about it, because I know that these people have to be empowered to make the conscious choice to leave the cult themselves. The more that people, berate them, call them names, call them stupid, laugh at them, mock them, they are just going to dig their heels in harder and become more isolated, more scared, and more alone. So my advice is to love these people, understand these people, try to come to even ground and reason with them as best you can, find things, common ground, things that you can agree on, and start there and really try to isolate what their fears are and what's motivating the irrational behavior and obsession with QAnon, because what you'll probably find out, it is motivated by fear, distrust, uncertainty, not necessarily hatred, not necessarily destruction, but these people can be helped.
Guys, welcome back. We're at the end of the show now. I just want to say a couple of things to that young lady. She was a part of the QAnon. She wised up. Look how good looking or well presented she is, but she was in it fully. Look, she says it's not from hatred. I beg to differ. These people hate, they're racist, they're xenophobic, they hate every kind of thing. They want to see human beings executed based on nothing. Based on nothing. And they will celebrate. And if they could make it happen, they would. You want to tell me they're not filled with hate? You want to tell me they're not filled with destruction? They don't want to destroy. These are people who want a coup in the country. That's not destruction. That's not destruction of democracy. They don't want to see a government. They want to destroy democracy. They will rather see their country burn down. And they will celebrate. You want to tell me they're not filled with destruction? I beg to differ, guys. But if you do want to help a QAnon, that was the tip for you. Me personally, I lock them all up. Any one of them I come across, I'm locking them straight up. In my basement, anywhere I can find to lock them up. In my boot, anywhere. Show me one and I'll lock them the hell up. Trust me. I ain't got time to hug and kiss them and stop that. Guys, look, that was the update for you guys. We'll touch on this subject again, of course, as the days and the weeks roll by. As soon as we hear of another date for Trump's inauguration, guess where you're going to hear it from first? Yeah, the full 100. So best you hit subscribe right now and make sure you don't miss the updates on these crazies, right? Thanks to all my subscribers. Value your subscription. If you haven't subscribed, we still value your viewership. Please hit the subscribe though, and show that you like what we do. So guys, without further ado, I'm just gonna wish you all a fabulous weekend, and hope that I'll see you all on Monday. Take care. All the best. Hit subscribe. Bye bye.